Hey, what's up guys, it's SirTagCR, and today we're back again with one of the new best Firecracker decks in Clash Royale. Whenever you're playing against a Firecracker, it is absurdly easy to activate King Tower. If there is a unit in the middle of the map, the Firecracker will target it, pierce through it, and hit the King Tower, activating the King. I think it's a little bit more difficult to run Graveyard and Miner decks with Firecracker. So that's why I thought that Royal Giant would be perfect for the Firecracker, because even if King Tower is activated, it still can't hit the Royal Giant. Our Royal Giant deck is completely immune to King Tower activation, so let's go jump straight into some games and assert some dominance with one of the new best Royal Giant decks in Clash Royale. If you guys are not already supporting me in the shop, my creator code is SirTag. I get a percentage of all money spent in the shop at no extra cost to you when you use code SirTag. It allows me to spend more time creating videos, and I really appreciate it. Alright guys, so we see a princess. Let's cycle our Firecracker in the back and see what's up. This guy's probably gonna have log bait, and I love playing against log bait. When we have furnace, we just cycle as many furnaces as we possibly can. We're dropping our Barb Barrel off to the side because he doesn't want to get King Tower activated. And wow, even if he activates King for himself, it's not going to be that big of a deal because we got Royal Giant. So I'm really happy to play this matchup. When I go for guards right on top of that Dark Goblin to obliterate it, the guards should be able to provide pretty nice defensive utility. And he's going to go for a log, so this guy played really well. Usually when you play against a log bait deck, especially when they have Dark Goblin and Princess, you do not want to be dropping your furnace up high because it can just get sniped with ease. So if I drop it lower, not only is he not going to have rocket value, because if we drop it behind our tower, he would have rocket value, but it's not going to be able to get sniped. So in this matchup, the way that you play it is you stack as many furnaces as possible, and in double elixir, you get a Royal Giant and you cycle in the back. But at this point, since he's shown that he probably doesn't have Inferno Tower, since he's got the Dark Goblin variation, we can decide to play like this. We can go for guards. Okay, he's dropping that in the back. Very well played. I was like, yo, if you drop it in the middle or right on top, then we're able to hit at least 2 of them. In this situation, he has to deal with the Mega Minion, the guards, and the Barb on the left-hand side, and then he also has to stop the Royal Giant. So we're going to clean up and get a lot of damage on the right, and it's going to be worth it on both angles here. So, yeah, way more tower damage than he has right now. We can go for Firecracker for some more chip damage on the right-hand side, and that's going to be pretty nice. I could go for a Royal Giant here as well. He's probably going to go for a Prince, so I need to go in for a Mega Minion as soon as I have Elixir. So we should be able to kill the Prince with the Mega Minion. The Firecracker will expire here. He's going to Princess instead. That was an interesting play. That means that he's just going to lose his tower. There's no way to stop it. He might even get 3 crowned here, actually. I don't know, man. He's playing with fire. He's playing with a Firecracker, man. Okay, so the Mega Minion is going to be able to kill the Prince as anticipated, and we won't have to spend any extra elixir here. So we're going to go in for a Furnace as we originally planned, try to stack as many as possible, go for the guards here, and it looks like it's probably displayed right down the middle, so we can go in for the Barb Barrel right on top. He is going to be able to take the tower, but it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Usually when they have a Inferno Tower matchup, it is so much easier because you're able to just slow roll a Royal Giant in the back. He doesn't have very many cards that play super aggressive on you. And then what you do is you just lightning the Inferno Tower and double elixir and you walk with a win. So, if you guys didn't know that, that's how you're supposed to play that end of the matchup. In this one, as you guys can see, it's a little bit more dynamic. He's going to rocket absolutely nothing. I don't really know what that play was. It was very hard to hit the Baby Dragon, especially when it's going to go turn towards your units on the left. But he chief padded it like it's his job. Now we can go in for a Royal Giant in the pocket, get 2 hits, lightning him out, and walk away with a W. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you, sir. And we didn't even need a lightning. The Royal Giant clutched up. Pleasure playing against you, my man. GG. So this guy's going to have skeletons, and he's going to also have Furnace. So when we see that, we're assuming it's going to be Graveyard or a Balloon deck or something along the lines of very fast cycle. So let's go for a Baby Dragon in the back and wait and see what we can get from him. I don't want to give him too much Fireball value if he's got that randomly. So I was going to wait with my Furnace. And he's going to have Valkyrie and Firecracker. So this is probably going to be Graveyard if I had to guess. It looks like a Graveyard deck to me. If we're able to activate King Tower against him, it'll be hilarious. This is why, in my opinion, you probably don't want to run too many Firecracker decks with Graveyard. Okay, unfortunately he doesn't have Graveyard. He's got Royal Hogs. Still pretty okay for us because we're able to get that jetpack away. Feels like a jetpack, right? It's like bouncing away of wherever they drop a spell. Somehow it never connects with spells. It's very funny. If you guys have ever had someone miss their arrows on top of a Firecracker, it feels really good when you have the Firecracker. So, I think we're probably going to hold our Furnace because it's going to be our best answer to the Royal Hogs, and he could just like passively poison it in almost every situation. So, in some matchups, it's actually better to hold on to it, and this is one of those. When it hard counters their win condition, like a Hog Rider or especially Royal Hogs, and it dies to a poison passively, and then it can be out of cycle, it's just not advantageous for me to ever cycle it then. So we're going to go in for a Mega Minion, same lane as his Valkyrie, and he's going to go in for his Firecracker in the back. So let's just go and mirror our own Firecracker, same lane. And I love bar barreling on this, because the bar barrel plus 1 hit, it's all we need. Didn't actually extend that far because it got knocked back a little bit because of Mega Minion, but it's fine. We're going to be able to go drop our Furnace and pull everything. He's going to drop a Furnace as well, but obviously Furnace doesn't do super well against Royal Giant, so you're going to drop more stuff than that. And also sauce out a very nice Lightning to go and kill that and do a lot of damage to your tower. So then he's going to have to Snowball. I think that he denies all damage, unfortunately. He's going to Poison, as anticipated. Really just want to keep that in cycle for the Royal Hogs, so I'm fine with that. We can cycle back to another Royal Giant here, and this is going to be difficult for him to defend. We have Baby Dragon. We have a lot. Yes, we're going to get a ton of damage, but I think that we come out ahead in this transaction if the Firecracker ever gets on top of the tower here. Firecracker just needs to give us a little bit of damage, pierce through, hit him, and yeah, it's just going to be so much, man. Firecracker comes through, and that is going to be an incredible amount of damage. If I Lightning here, I think we probably walk away with a W. The Baby Dragon gets one more hit, and that's going to be GG. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. I had the audacity to persevere and just play really aggressive. And it worked out super well because I knew that the Royal Hogs would not be able to take our tower. We'll go for a Furnace here. We're going to see what's up. We're going to see what's good. Jonathan is going to go and cycle a Snowball. So when we see that, it's probably going to be no Expo deck, no Minor Control, potentially going to be a fast cycle Balloon deck with Musketeer. Could also be Graveyard. Those are going to be my 2 guesses right now. Graveyard or Balloon Cycle. We'll see. That's what I'm anticipating. Alright, still could be either or. I'm going to go for a Royal Giant here just because I want to apply aggression. If he goes in for a Balloon, then we have Furnace, and it's not going to be that big of an issue. Alright, still could be either or, man. It's going to activate King Tower, but it's honestly laughable whenever you're running Royal Giant and your opponent tries to activate King Tower because it doesn't give him anything, right? Our win condition can't even get hit by that tower. Let's go for a Furnace here. And they still connect, even if you have King Tower, so it doesn't matter. See if you're going to drop anything. Alright, you're going to go for Musketeer. It will kill our Furnace, so you probably... I would assume that he's going to have Balloon, just by how safe he's been playing with it. We'll see, though. I'm going to go in for the Firecracker again. He has to spell that if I drop something, but he doesn't need to spell that right now. It just dies. Alright, we'll go in for a Royal Giant again. Night Witch. Dude, this could be Graveyard, though, because he's got so much, like, Poison Fireball bait with the Night Witch. Yeah, I'm going to change my guess to Graveyard, actually. Because he's waiting until Double Elixir, too. Yeah, it's most certainly going to be Graveyard. I think he gets some more damage here. Let's go for a Furnace. Try to get some more chip. Clean up those bats really quickly. And he's going to Graveyard, so we'll just use our guards. And we want to play aggression at the exact same time, so then his potential of Graveyard poisoning is very low. After seeing Poison, it's surefire tell that it's going to be a Graveyard deck. So I want to go for a Lightning on top of the Musketeer if he drops it. We'll see. Drops Musketeer, that'd be ideal. If he just chills and doesn't drop Musketeer, then it's also okay. I want to go for a Lightning on top of his units when the Baby Dragon connects to the tower. Very, very good Ice Golem on his end. So he's playing this really well. Good player. Very good player. But fortunately for us, our stuff doesn't die. It's overpowered, man. For 3 Elixir, the Firecracker just knocks everything back consistently. And you get so much value from it in other situations that Magic Archer, any other ranged unit that costs more, just doesn't do that. Doesn't give you that type of utility. So we can Lightning again, and we're not going to hit the Ice Golem. I wonder if he's going to go in for a Night Witch. We just hit one of the skeletons instead, unfortunately. I just wanted to leave ourselves the opportunity to hit something like that. That'd be awesome. I'm going to go in for a Firecracker again, and he's never giving himself the opportunity to go for Graveyards, right? He's not doing it. Not possible, my man. So I can wait, and then go in for a Barbarian Barrel, and then go in for an Ice Golem counter with all of our air units. Ice Golem's going to be eviscerated. We can Lightning. He's going to Poison on defense. And unfortunately, he's good. He's dropping his units away from the spell value, but it still doesn't matter. As you guys can see, if they have Graveyard, he's petrified. He can't go in for the graveyard because we have guards. And then if he does one elixir inefficient trade, then our guards defend. He goes in for a poison here. Then our counter push is just going to be too hard for him to deal with. This is going to be really, really annoying for him. How do you defend against a Royal Giant Baby Dragon when you're down elixir? The game is effectively over. There's no way. So I feel bad for him because this is a hard matchup, but at the same time, I think that we played it really well and he played it really well, and our deck just won us the game. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you, man. He had to play it absurdly safe, otherwise he was just going to lose the tower to the Royal Giant, and at the last second, he decided to just try to make it happen, knowing that it wouldn't in the final desperate attempt, and we were able to come out with a victory. This guy is one of Igor's best friends, and he is so good. So if you guys know Team Liquid Igor, he is one of Igor's best friends. So I need to focus up and play my best here. He's going to be running maybe a Mortar deck. I'm just having suspicion here. Could also just be a standard Hog Rider Earthquake deck as well. Maybe he's trying to practice that or something. But yeah, a player that is at the top of the world consistently. So we're going to focus up and play our best here. If we're able to win, that'd be awesome. So he's going to be dropping Earthquakes every single time we go in for the Furnace. So we want to hold that. We don't want to go in for the Furnace early. We want to just hold it for the Hog Rider. He's probably got Lightning, so... Alright, well, he's probably going to have Inferno Tower, so I can't go in for a Royal Giant at the river. Like, it's just bad play. Ooh. Okay. No, he's not going to have the deck that I thought. I thought for sure he was going to go and have Inferno Tower. If he had Inferno Tower, guys, well, you know what would happen, right? We would just get slaughtered if we went for Royal Giants at the river. But that worked out really well. The Barbell gave us so much value. I could Lightning in that as well, but it just doesn't make sense. I'd rather just go for guards and keep our Firecracker alive. How long is that Firecracker going to stay alive, dude? Look at that value. That's insane to me. It is still at a moderate amount of HP, and he doesn't have Mini P.E.K.K.A back in cycle. This is going to be hilarious. I think we can go in for a Royal Giant here, and then the Mini P.E.K.K.A dies to the Mega Minion. We can go for a Furnace a little bit lower. Oh, it didn't pull. Okay, I thought that would pull. That would have been sublime. But sometimes you make a little bit of misplay. Still fine, guys, against one of the best players in the world. I think we could still win this game despite that horrific interaction there. This deck is just so good that it allows you to dig out of holes, man. So all we need to do is play our best and Lightning his Hog Riders if he somehow outcycles us here. So if he Hog Riders, I will Lightning this. I have to Lightning this. Okay, very good. Clean stuff. Great defense capability. Lightning comes down with a Hog Rider counter. And we're in a great spot, guys. He has to go for 3 Earthquakes and then a Hog Rider hit to break through. And that's not really happening, guys. I hate to break it to you. There's no chance. If we're able to just go in for a high Furnace and then Ice Golem dies really quickly, I don't think the Hog Rider gets a hit. Yeah, he's not able to do it, man. We're going to walk away with the W. I have Lightning back in cycle. We have Mega Minion, and we have too many answers, man. There's no way. I'm pretty confident that we're able to Lightning this Hog Rider again, and then Bard Barrel right on top. With the Firecracker, he's not able to win the game. So even though I missed the Furnace, it didn't matter, guys. We played really well by keeping our Firecracker alive, if you want to say we played really well. I don't think I did much. I think I just dropped it and it stayed alive in perpetuity. I don't know how we got so much value from it, but that was insane to me. Those Lightnings at the very end were super clutch at just destroying those huge pushes with Ice Golem, Musketeer, and Hog Rider. And without pulling the trigger on the Lightnings, I don't think I would have been able to defend. Super good player. As I said before, he's probably practicing this because he usually plays Mortar with Igor, but now he's playing a Hog Rider Earthquake variation with Mini P.E.K.K.A. We're going to go for Furnace here to open up the game just because it gives us a lot of passive value, and I appreciate that in a card. So he's going to go for a Skeleton, so he's going to have a fast cycle deck. That will be a fact here. So we're going to go in for a Baby Dragon, and he doesn't want to cycle at all. He's being very reluctant to cycle that Musketeer. I could Lightning it. I think I want to because he's down Elixir. It just took him a while to cycle anything, so I think that was going to be great Lightning value just because then he has to drop more cards into the Baby Dragon. Usually I don't do that, but he leaked Elixir for quite a while, so I was able to. I think if they cycle like cards as quickly as you do and they don't leak Elixir, you're not able to make a play like Lightning for a -2 Elixir trade in single Elixir. So he's going to Wall Breakers. We just want to go in for guards here. He tried to juke me out. He tried to go in for the Miner on the opposite side and then be like, oh, Jake, you're going to respond to that, right? And then Wall Breaker on the other side. And it didn't work out for him, but it could have worked out. It was a bit scary. He's going to activate King Tower, but it doesn't matter. With Royal Giant, I am very happy when they do that. Simply because, well, my Royal Giant's not going to get hit by that, man. I probably want to go for a Barbarrel here, just because it's going to be able to hit that and clean up that Musketeer. If the Musketeer doesn't die, I think we're kind of screwed, so I was a bit scared. I just dropped my Mega Minion out of panic there. I didn't know, man. I did not know if that was going to work or not. So we're going to be able to go for guards here. I don't think that that gets a hit, but I'm going to be down a little bit of Elixir. Then he cycles Bats. I think we're in an okay spot. We're going to be up tower damage. He's going to have King Tower activated. That doesn't do anything for him. So I think we're actually in the lead, despite him having King Tower activated. We can go in for our Royal Giant in the back in any situation we want when we have the Furnace on the map, but right now, I don't want to. I don't think that's the right play. I'm going to go for a Firecracker here and then Baby Dragon just to finish that off. The Firecracker, in combination with the tower, should be able to kill the wall breakers without any damage to us. Whoa! Okay, apparently not. Apparently the projectile did not fire fast enough. I'm going to go for a Lightning just to be able to destroy that Musketeer. Then the Firecracker should get some damage. Well, Firecracker, you whiffed. What are you doing? You didn't hit the Pinata. You don't even have a blindfold on. Alright, guess we want to go for guards and then go for a Furnace just to slaughter those wall breakers. I think I have to Bar Barrel. That's really unfortunate because that would have went straight towards my tower. Okay, we can Lightning here again, and then the Mega Minion is going to die. I would have loved Lightning earlier, so then we would have baited out more Elixir from him, but it's okay. I can Firecracker here, and he can't do anything. It doesn't even look like he has a big spell. Watch him just whip out Rocket and make me so sad. He'll be the saddest Panada of 2020. What do we want to do? Go for a Royal Giant here. And then he's going to try to break through. I don't think it's going to work. Oh, it will. Oh, that's so sad. But Fire Spirits, that one bat. Come on, bury the bat. Don't touch my tower any longer. Oh my gosh. Bury the bat. Whittled me down to 34 HP, but we stood strong in the face of adversity and persevered. And we were somehow able to reign victorious in this game. And man, did that feel good.